Hi, it's Aim again, and we're back with the Youth Collab Springboard program. We're going to be talking about investment memos. Now, many times as an entrepreneur, you will not get to meet your investors face-to-face. You're introduced via emails, via chat, and the investors will ask, can I have a pitch deck? But oftentimes you can send them a video, you can send them the PowerPoint, but you just need to articulate and give more information so that there's clarity, that the investor would actually feel that it's going to be worth their time to continue talking to you, and that they're interested enough that they will set up a meeting. Now, the investment memo will contain everything that you normally see in the pitch deck. So you have to talk about your problem that you're trying to tackle, the enormity and why this is such an important crisis or a massive opportunity, the solution that you're trying to use technology to solve. Many times, like in the pitch deck, you will have to present this in a very sexy and exciting way. So one of the best recommendation I have is that you need to make sure that you have all the links and resources that you can link to so that the investor, while they're reading it, they can actually go in, try it out, see it for themselves, whether it's a video or the actual platform itself. Obviously, then you go on to talk about business model, and this is where pitch decks and investment memo may differ. While in the pitch deck, you're going to go into broad details. This is how we make money. This is per users. We're going to generate this much money. I think in the investment memo, you want to go into more detail. What actually is the economics, as you may hear a lot, in terms of these are the target market. This is kind of the persona. This is how they would spend their money. This is how much the revenue you're going to make. So going to that business model will lead you into the financial model, just making sure that you can articulate the fact that this money that the investor will give you will result in you scaling up your operations, and these are the projections. Make sure that you test the assumptions of your financial model rigorously with your mentors or people that are financial experts, so that the numbers don't end up looking wildly, crazily too optimistic or underselling the opportunity and saying that, oh, it's not worth the time and investment. I think lastly, in terms of the market size, when you're pitching on stage, you'll give a broad pie chart. Okay, this is the TAM Samsung, this is the how large the market is, this is a regional global market, and this is what we can actually tackle. Within an investment memo, you'll just have to go into more details where some of those numbers and research come from, why you feel that you have the ability to tackle those markets, and what are some of the go-to market strategies that you will actually execute. I think in summary, as with the pitch deck, you will have to be quite articulate on how much your money that you're needing in order to ramp up your operations and scale. And then in more details of, okay, I need this much for the team, I need this much for marketing, I need this much for software development, but go into a bit more detail. The more you show that you've done your homework, the more that you can say that we've estimated that these are the development costs, these are how much we're going to pay our programmers, making sure that you estimate that you can last for 12 to 18 months on average of the funding that will get you to potentially the next round of funding or become profitable is what we're looking for in the investment memo. There's a lot more ground to cover. That's why you should read the rest of the material, but make sure that you nail the investment memo so at the end of the day, the investor will see your deck and read and feel that I really want to meet this team because they have something very interesting, but also that they have all the details and insights that I feel confident that these people have done their homework.